What did you make of your defense's activity level and their overall play?
It's good in spurts. I think you saw an activity level in the fourth quarter, probably 7-minute mark, somewhere around there, where we were extremely active, 5-second count, multiple efforts. That's how we have to learn how to play from beginning to end.
Jacque, is this thing about putting together strings of those defensive stops? It seems like in the last 2 games, it's you make a run and then they run right back at you. You've got to put strings together, right?
Without a doubt, it's it's a full game, and you have to have a full game's worth of focus and concentration and knowing your assignment and energy. It's all part of it, and we're still learning that.
Intensity, even on the defensive end of the court, was one of the hallmarks of this team, especially coming off that West Coast road trip. What's happened recently, beginning maybe late in that Toronto game up to now? Do you see a lack of focus? What's going on?
No, I thought we had a great shoot around today. I thought our guys were focused, and we'll have to continue to monitor, like I said before the game. This is new territory for a lot of guys in our team. Being able to respond and produce and have energy and effort and focus and concentration on a nightly basis. And their production is tied into us winning or losing. And we're still learning that and calling on guys to deliver for us.
Jacque, is it about keeping the ball in front of you on the perimeter? It seemed a lot of times they would break you down on the perimeter and then get inside and make handoffs and things like that to get easy baskets. Is that where it all starts, on the perimeter?
Without doubt, I think first of all, you give those guys credit for breaking us down and making the shot. Multiple shot makers on that team. But at the same time, I think I've always talked about that your defense starts with one-on-one defense. Me guard you and taking and accepting that challenge.
The Jazz jumped down to a lead early. How do you think that really impacted the game the first quarter?
I think they've been playing well. Same way they jumped on Miami. Great focus at the beginning of the game for them. Hit some good shots. You take Booker's, both 10-footers. They felt good about themselves. The ball went in early for them, and that was able to carry over for them.
Offensively, you end up with 28 assists, Alfred, with a solid assist game at least, but it seemed like there were moments, especially early, where the ball kind of stuck. How do you continue to harp on your guys to get the ball moving and keep things in a good flow, especially when they're struggling on the defensive end or shots just aren't falling?
Yeah, it's all tied together, Philip. It really is. Being able to get stops, you just feel better about yourself. You feel better about yourself when the ball moves and people are touching the ball on the offensive end and the ball's going through the hoop. That's the stress relief. And for our group, like I said, this is new territory. So you add on the fact that the other team's scoring and the ball's not going in for us, and that feels pretty gloomy.
Do you guys maybe sometimes try a little bit too hard to go out on their own to make up for defensive mistakes in that case?
I think the intent of our guys is in the right place. A guy might try to make the play, but I think the play is to get us going back as a team. And we're continuing to learn that you can just play within the concepts of our offense and let the ball dictate what happens. But I think it's human nature that when you need a bucket, you think you can get